Hello there everyone, and welcome back for part 2 of my PV County map factory review and tutorial series, where I'll be showing you how to build the factories on this map, what you need to make them function, and the order you should build them. Today we're going to be concentrating on the diesel factory, the stone crusher, and the glue factory. So let's take a look. Okay folks, where we left off last time, we just got the glue factory up and running. Now we just got to provide the ingredients to start making some glue and epoxy. So let's come on down here and we'll take a look, and we'll come over to the PV sign, and that's going to tell us what we need. So we need calcium carbonate. You might not know what that is. I'm going to show you what it is. And we're going to use the resin and the coal we used in the last episode. We're going to have to provide our own diesel fuel to start off. Now you can't use the fuel stations on this map. You're going to have to build this Shell station. So I'll show you where that's located. Go over to placeables, then go down to miscellaneous. All the way over to the end you can find the Shell fuel station. Now it costs $275,000. It's not cheap, that's for sure. So let me show you what you put in here. And it's a pretty big placeable too, guys. You'll need a good spot to put this down. Nice flat spot. So we need silage, corn, sugarcane, and sorghum to make diesel fuel. So you need a few things there, but all this you can provide yourselves, and as you put it in there it's going to start filling up those containers there. So that is really cool. And of course when it's done processing, you can come over here and pick up your diesel fuel. So that is the main ingredient you'll need for this guy over here. This is our stone crusher, but we're going to get the other factory up and running first, and then we'll go over this. Okay, we have our fleet lined up over here. We have most of our ingredients. And by the way guys, that glue factory also produces trash, which you're going to use the auto-load trailer here to pick that up when it's time, and I'll show you what you do with that at the end of the episode. Let's jump in our semi full of silage. I think the only thing I gotta do is go back and get corn. So let's start dropping this stuff off. We have 200,000 liters of each. But let's dump this in first and we'll find out. Might be close to half full or 1/3. We get 200,000 liters of each thing over here, which is sorghum. It's a loud truck. I love this semi, guys. The Mac Anthem. It's very nice. I reviewed this if you want to pick it up for yourselves. So you can see there 40% silage, so that could hold probably 500,000 liters, I'd imagine. That's probably what it works out to be. Okay, let's get you out of the way, and we'll grab the next one. Here we got some sugar cane. 200,000 liters worth. So you can see the silo filling up behind me there. That's so cool. Little digital display on the bottom. Okay, next. Okay guys, we got our corn here. So we got a little bit of everything. There we go, we got some fuel being made now. So if we go over to Global Company, Shell Fuel, and there we can see fuel from silage, fuel from corn, fuel from sugarcane, and fuel from the sorghum. Very nice. So let's crank time now. Okay, let's get our tanker over there and get him ready. I'm not sure how much is in there so far, but I basically went a whole day here. Okay, let's crank it up again. Okay guys, we got it up to 100,000 liters. I'm going to stop it right there because that's all this tanker will hold anyway. So we still got more stuff left in there. A couple of days have passed. to process that. So let's fill up our tanker, and while that's filling up, we'll go over the stone crusher. Okay, so this stone crusher is pretty basic. You're going to find that over in the shop under placeables. Then you're going to go over to construction factories all the way to the end. It's marked with the number 2 here, and it's going to cost you $235,000. This one's not big. It's definitely smaller than the Shell station, but just find yourself a little flat spot to put that down. And this building makes a few things. So you're wondering where you get stone. There's 2 places you can get stone. This building will provide it after you add the diesel fuel. You can just pick up the stone. They're just going to materialize there. I'll show you that process. Plus, if you use the dynamite in the mines, you're going to get some of those rocks, so you can also use that. So let's take a look inside the building first. There's where you're going to put your diesel fuel. Pick up your finished product. And like I said, the stones will appear here. You get 7 at a time, I do believe. And then you throw them on the conveyor up there, and then you activate it, and it'll go inside the building. I'll show you all that in a second. So let's come on over here, and we'll look at the display inside, and you'll see the different products. So you add stone and diesel, and you get stone, lime, gypsum, calcium carbonate, and limestone. So yeah, there's the different hoppers here. It's all treadmilled in. There's the actual stone crusher itself. And there's the other 2 bins there, so you can just watch the time in here. All these buildings have automatic doors that work great, and lighting. So let's drop off our diesel fuel. So it's still filling up. Yes, it is. And while that's doing that, I can take you over here and show you when you pick up the trash from the glue factory we're going to finish today. You're going to bring it up north here to the trash sales. You just dump that off and you earn a few dollars as well. Okay guys, so from what I understand, you can put any one of these things in here. Silage is going to give you the best results, but you can put the other things in and it will produce fuel, but just at a slower rate. Alright folks, we got our diesel fuel, 100,000 liters worth. Let's go drop it off in our stone crusher, and we'll get production underway. So you will have to fast forward time before your stones are going to be produced. Okay, let's put that in there. But like I said, you can get stone from the mines. And Dixie told me that there's a yellow bucket that you can use in here to lift up the stones as well if you don't want to throw them. So let's go over and see if we can find that actually while that's going in there. Under PV trailers and implements, come on over here, and there's the bucket there. I'm pretty sure that's the one you can use for the stone if you prefer. Okay, our diesel's all dropped off. We got 100,000 liters in there. We'll go check and see how much that filled it, and then we can go ahead and fast forward time. Yeah, we got to get our stone in there. But like I said, you do have to wait a little bit for it to start producing the stone. When you come over to the trigger, it'll tell you. See, we got 5% stone. Let's fast forward it a little bit. Okay, 100%. Okay guys, so once you get some stone produced, what you're going to want to do is go over to your trigger here and press the R key, and then you can see your different products here. You get lime, gypsum, calcium carbonate, and limestone from your diesel in your stone. So we click on that, and then we press maximum, and you can get 7 stones at a time. Then you're going to have to go and throw them all in. Okay, and then you're just going to pick them up and right click to throw. And I'll show you what happens after you get a few of them in there. So basically fill that up about 4 times, guys, if you want to completely fill up the glue factory, is what I figured it out to be. Because I think I filled this thing twice and it gave me 49%. But yeah, like I said, you can use the yellow bucket if you don't want to do this by hand. It's probably a little quicker doing it this way though, honestly. Okay. Go, go, go. Okay, so we'll go with that for now. Then just come up to the lights here Let me bring up my HUD. And you'll see up top, pusher on. Just go ahead and hit the left mouse button. You can hear it start up. Those lights will turn green. You can see it pushing the rocks up. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know if you should put too many there on at a time because it might fall over and roll back down. But you can do 7 at a time, and look, it gives us 175,000. So what we're going to do is fill it up again. We'll go ahead and spawn 7 more stones. Maximum. Spawn. We'll see if there's 7 up there when we're done. Yeah, it doesn't take long to do that. Yeah, all 7 of them are there. Let's go ahead and activate that with the mouse button. Okay. So we got lots of diesel fuel there. Got a lovely display here to show you all your amounts of stuff. Very loud in here. You can see your bins being filled, our hoppers. So let's go ahead and fast forward time. Okay, so you can see we have different amounts of each thing. The board will tell what's going on. You can go ahead and fast forward time again to get some more stone. Okay, let's get one of our empty tippers over here, and we'll go over and grab our calcium carbonate. So there should be enough here to almost half fill this tipper. So look, there's calcium carbonate, limestone, lime, gypsum. But we want the calcium carbonate because that's what we need to make our glue and our epoxy. So that's how the stone crusher works, guys. So now we have all 3 ingredients we need to make our glue and epoxy. We have our calcium carbonate, our resin, and our coal. So let's go ahead and start dropping that off. Calcium carbonate. Let's see how much it holds. I put 200,000 liters in here. That might just fill it. See if it turns. Yeah, it turned green, so it's full. Very nice. We'll go ahead and drop in our coal. And you'll remember that we got the resin from the sawmill. Okay, that bin's full. So what I'll do is probably fill this up again so we can completely fill this factory and see how much we can get out of it. See how the production goes. Resin. You can see everything fired up inside. We'll go check out production here in a second. Okay, now that is completely filled. So production has started. We'll go over and take a look at that right now. See the smoke coming out of the stacks? That's a perfect indicator to show your factories are up and running. Oh, it's very loud in here. See your screen over here? Shows our resin, coal, and carbonate, and all our finished product. Oh, that looks nasty. That's a different texture though. Everything's being processed. Okay, let's go ahead and crank up time here. Check out the lighting at night. I love these factories you can go inside them. That's really, really cool. Let's slow down time. We'll take a look at the lighting on these buildings at night before we continue on production. Doesn't look like the shell building has any lighting. We got some at the stone crusher there. That's good. Adhesive glue factory is all lit up. So yeah, just the shell building really. See the tanks lining up there. So yeah guys, you can take them as they are, or you can use a tanker. Whatever you prefer. Okay, let's slow down time here. So this trigger is for your epoxy and your trash, and this trigger is for your glue and your trash. So yeah, I can maximum of 2 pallets, 2 of those containers. Like I said, you will have to put it on the cargo containers to be able to pick those up. You can pick up 2 of them at a time, or you can use a tanker, whatever you prefer guys, but we're going to be using the tanker today. We'll try both actually. Let's go ahead and we'll spawn a couple of glue containers. 2 pallets please, and there they are sitting inside. And then when I get to this one here, I'll just use the tanker. So if you're going to use the flatbed, just go ahead and press the Z key until you get on cargo containers. There they are. Okay, so this can hold 2 at a time. Let's see if we can snag them both. There's one. And there's the other. Nice, we didn't have to back in. So there you go. 2 big tankers of glue. We're going to get our tanker, and we're going to go over and get some epoxy. There, I just drove in, hit R, and like you can see it filling up. Very nice. We're going to bring up our HUD, and we're going to press the Z key, or Z key. See it says trash, low trash. Just stay on that one. Then we're going to come over here. Go over to trash. Maximum amount, 6 pallets. Okay, so what we'll do is just get him close. And like I said, if you have your manual ignition on, you can just keep auto-loading them, so... Okay, let's try that. Yes. Okay, let's go over and empty our bins more. Get rid of that. Trash, maximum 4. Looks like that's it for that one. All 10 bags. So like I said guys, on the map, the trash is located right up the north of the map here. Okay guys, so unfortunately I can't show you the trash recycling because a lot of those bridges I can't access. That's something I'm going to have to show you at a later date. That was the glue factory and stone crusher and diesel factory we covered today. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description guys. Thank you so much for watching today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you can hit the like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, then hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.